Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Stand. I'm Jimbo.
I'm Matt. How's it going, guys?
We
Glad
got
y'all are here tonight.
heck yeah. So I guess somebody went to the theme park today. I did hear that he had a little trouble. As far as there was a lot of the rides he wasn't allowed to ride because he didn't meet the height requirement. You're crackling something next to the microphone again, there, brother.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Let me see. I got that little FBI warrant fair use. Let's pull that off of there for now. So, yeah, man, we've been getting a lot of new information again today, and hopefully late tomorrow we can start digging in on the receipts that we've ordered. Find out tomorrow around lunchtime whether they're going to be ready tomorrow, and I can go get those.
Yeah, it would have to start late though because I do work tomorrow evening.
Yeah, it'll be late start anyway, and we'll plan to stay up and bring a little popcorn and soda pop and really dive in. I mean, it's gonna be epic.
I mean, I'm excited. I don't know what all to expect either, dude. To be honest with you, so yeah, it's sort of like waiting on Christmas, I guess.
Michelle Macklin, hey guys, first time I have got to make a live. We appreciate you coming, and
Hi,
we're
Michelle.
glad to have you. Everybody, give Michelle a wave. Show her those hands. Donna, hello. My lady Priscilla, hello. Everybody, yeah, earn #earn. I am seeing those #earns everywhere.
Yep. Keep them going, guys. Keep them going.
Yeah, I actually paid attention after the show last night and actually watched his little video. I didn't realize that he called me a terrorist. You know, I've been called all kinds of stuff in my life.
Well, you're a character assassin.
I know, and that was new to me. I mean, terrorism.
Yep.
Just because I used #earn.
Yep.
And you know what the reasoning behind, like, he didn't go into great detail because he kind of went on into another subject, but the reason he followed that up, the reason why he's a terrorist is Predator Hunter Nation is a licensed company. That makes me a terrorist?
Are they licensed?
Yeah. They say they are. Now, I've yet to see anybody find any official evidence, but Blood Money Benny Keys in the house.
Hey, Benny.
What's
How's
up,
it going,
Benny?
brother?
Eat that effing food, Benny. Eat that food, boy.
I was going to tell everybody get their food hid.
Oh.
But yeah, man.
Yeah. Wolf Lover, the Panty Brigade. Actually, I'm kind of reading between the lines. Believe Ernie's with a lady down there, and he's claiming to live in Florida now. So here's what I think. I think Ernie has found another one to take advantage of. He's moved in already, and it won't last long, of course. It never does. But he's taking up residence in her house, and, you know, that's
But he's not going to mention who or anything because you know how that goes. Somebody will ruin it for him. He said it tonight on his live.
Oh, yeah. And,
yeah.
We're going to go into one of those ruined relationships that he likes to speak of.
Yeah.
It's not us or anybody that we know that actually ruins those relationships. It's Ernie who ruins them because
information. Yep. The information on Ernie always works.
No thanks investigates in the house. Welcome in, Doug.
Hey. What's going on?
Are you worried, Doug? Like, you've only got a few hours until Friday, buddy. Friday is upon us. So hope you got your affairs in order. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Yo, Aaron, I guess he was do a day trip with his new sugar mama to Busch Gardens, man.
Yeah, I'm
Funny
gonna pull
shit.
up some of these messages from. We're just gonna dive right in to. This was right around, actually, right in the smack dab in the middle of Ern's hashtag URN um, investigation and pursuit of Brian Laundrie. And he works himself into a residence in Everts, his own hometown, with a unsuspecting young lady, a single mother, um, and does
Four
what he does,
kids.
takes advantage.
Yep.
Um, so we've got a young lady, some messages from her, and her name is Nicole. And as soon as Ernie started posting that she was his girlfriend, and you know,
He actually had her tagged on his Facebook profile.
right. So I mean, there were dozens of people who contacted her just to warn her, like good people do, man. And
Mhm.
sure enough, she already had her reasons to suspect. So Kemper actually knows more of the context of these, how these texts came about and what happened. So I'm going to pull them up here, and then we'll go through them a little bit and talk about them, and maybe go over a couple and see if anybody has anything to add. We love that you guys show up in good numbers and participate, and
Absolutely.
we want to take as many questions and comments as we can and talk about those too. So
And we
let
want to
me
get as much real, solid information out there to squash out all the misinformation that's being passed around, guys.
exactly.
We will not give you something that we cannot verify.
So this first
If we
one,
can't, the person that we talk to can and are willing to. So
yeah, this first one looks like one of the first messages. I skipped through a couple of the, how are you, who are you type
excuse
thing.
me, Jimbo. I'm sorry. I was just alerted to the fact that Predator Hunter Nation is not a licensed business in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's what I'd heard. Um,
Yep.
so so yeah, they keep making that claim, but doesn't appear to be a fact. And show of hands, who is not surprised by that? Let's see those hands.
Yeah.
All right, while you're throwing those hands up, Matt, I'll let you. Can you see that, or you need me to read?
You're gonna have to read it, bro. I can't see it on this little phone.
Okay. Nicole says, "What is this?" And she has the surprised emoji. I had no idea. These videos have me scared to death right now. And the response is, I thought you should be aware. Not trying to scare you, but thought that someone should inform you if you weren't already. And she replied, I wasn't aware at all. When was that? And I think it's the highway video. Let me see.
It was
It's the
what I
highway
had done
Delphi
is I
video.
had sent her a bunch of stuff from his scamming, from his like mask days, his arrest in West Virginia, all of the stuff that, well, there wasn't really that much at the time, to be honest with you. What I sent her was everything I had. So most of it was just a few screenshots of his mask scams and the shit that he was preaching now, which is crazy radical. I put all that up there along with the highway meltdown and the video of him talking to the cops. And this is her response to that. I said nothing. I set that in her inbox. That was her response.
Okay. And then she said, when was that? And the response was, this was 2018 and 19. And there's a picture of the arrest citation um, from Varnell, Georgia, where Ernie repeatedly calls 911 with false information, obstruction of an officer with false information.
Well, do know that you have everything that I have sent to her thus far. Okay,
Okay.
so it can be verified that everything I gave her was facts.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Just letting that be known.
And then it looks like some screenshots were sent of the when Ernie was threatening Brian Jones and Amy Jones,
Yep.
where he's
Jason,
saying, you're a dead man. It's a promise. You just signed your death certificate.
you'll never see your daughter again.
Yeah. So Matt says, I'm sorry to be the one to show you. I know I wouldn't want this man anywhere near any of my family or friends. Please be careful. And she responds, oh, this is October 10th, 2021, by the way. She responds, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. What happened to him there? Who did he think was trying to get him? And then Matt goes on to, he's schizophrenic. He's been hospitalized quite a few times. He has a cycle, all verifiable, all true. And without being medicated, he stays in that cycle. That's absolutely true. He's also known as a capital rider, also verified.
Yep.
We believe he may have been hospitalized around that time. Actually, we know he was hospitalized around that time now. He believes that Matt, was part of a murder for hire plot against him and his buddies in that group, which is the furthest thing from the truth, which is actually the furthest thing from the truth. Oh, crap. Lost my. All right. I messed up. I'm going to have to look up the. I hit the wrong button. So go
We're
ahead and
still learning, guys.
talk to the folks there and take some comments, and I'll cue those back up.
Well, apparently we need to go see what Benny's posting.
Okay, let's check it out.
Yep. That was right above another great comment calling them QAnon ding dongs.
They
Thank
are
you, Chad.
ding dongs, yeah.
I mean, if you were watching the live tonight, there's no way around it. The shit that they were spewing out was ridiculous. I mean, to be a politician, you're going to have to be involved in satanic rituals? Really? Seriously?
All right.
Like, come on, guys. I know politicians. I know these people aren't all satanic people.
Oh, Benny said you had to see the link I'm going to post.
Yep, that's what I was just saying.
I'll click on and pull it up, and
yeah,
we will preview it. As so not to get porn bombed. Not that I don't trust you, Benny, but this is too easy.
Yep. But no, like whenever I contacted Nicole, I don't care to say that at all. He had been talking about how he was going to go settle down and all this, and the whole time I'm thinking, who in their right mind is going to settle down with this guy? And so he carries on about it. Next thing you know, we see her name posted on his Facebook, like right there in relationship with him. So first thing I did was go right to it. And she had a couple of Facebook accounts, so I had to talk to a couple. And she only responded to the one. So apparently that was her active one. But I just, at the time, because when I started this whole journey, there wasn't much info on Ernie out there. He had managed to get most of it taken down one way or another. So on that path, I found Jimbo. Like it's been crazy, but the information I had was literally, it wasn't even it's not even a fourth of what we got out right now. Like minus those videos, it was basically nothing. It was just him scamming some people over some masks and pretty much standing up some celebrities at a horror convention. So we only knew so much. We knew about the Capitol riots. We knew about his hospitalizations. We knew about a lot of that stuff, but we didn't have all the facts behind it until we started talking to people closer. And she tells me in the text that she's a single mother of 4 kids. And at that point, when she said that to me, I was like, okay, I am doing the right thing. Because I sort of questioned it, not going to lie. Because I'm not trying to get in somebody's life and screw it all up if they don't deserve it. And it's not really about giving them what they deserve, just making them stop. Because it would be a bad thing if Ernie got what he deserved, to be honest. So, but she tells me she's a single mother of 4 kids. And then she I don't know if we're going to get to it later or not. I don't know what you got queued up, but she tells me some pretty wicked stories about how he was acting around her. And this has also been verified to me from other women he's been around recently. Just his actions, like it's spooky, man. You can tell the guy's twisted. You really can. Um, but she tells me a couple of stories about what he'd done when he was there, and oh my god, dude, that lit a fire.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I got to let some people know, dude. I got to do something more
We're
than
gonna
what
see
I've
those
been doing.
stories right here from her, in the text message evidence too, like, or I'm sorry, receipts.
Yeah,
You want receipts? We got them.
and these aren't all altered, Ernie.
No,
None
this,
of them are.
yeah.
I can throw them all day. They're all in this phone, boss. They ain't doctored like you try to do to other people. So,
All right. So it says, like I said, which is the furthest thing from the truth. I can show you plenty of reasons to be worried. She says, tell me everything because I know, or because he knows where I live. He also has been known to play with men, reportedly has Hep C, and one of the men he was intimate with. Um, so, and that's documented too.
yeah.
Mr. Eric Rush claims that he's hepatitis C positive and that he's been with Ernie and that he claims Ernie gave it to him.
And that's why it was worded reportedly. Because
Yeah.
at the time, I hadn't talked to you. I didn't know anything about Valtrex or anything like that. I'm sorry. You give me that much information on a person, it's real.
Yeah. She says, say what? And Matt goes, yes, hold on. The thing is, and being totally serious, Ernie likes to stalk and throw a lot of fake stage stuff out there. And we've all seen that.
Mm-hmm.
The probability of you actually being him is 50-50 in my mind. So Matt thought maybe that Nicole Pace was
Could have
actually
been.
Big
Yep.
Ern,
Mm-hmm.
because, that's well within his wheelhouse.
Yep. That's what he do.
And she says, he's been to my house, and I don't even want to get into what he did, but I'll just say it was a big red flag for me. That's how shady he is. Well, he has threatened. Let's see. I actually did that one twice. Let's see. No. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
He
they,
has
they get
threatened
too weird.
numerous friends of mine and threatened me with pics of my sister and her family, my mother, me, and my ex fiance. She said he got disrespectful quick and apologized, but then I noticed a pattern of on and off behavior. And Matt said that's his narcissistic nature. Most of the people he threatens are women and especially mothers. He loves to take pics from their profile and repost it. Him and Tina both do it and insinuating that these people are either protect pedos or they are pedos. And this was in October, and here we are in February going into March, and this thing is repeated over and over and over and over, like just the way it's being described here.
Mm-hmm.
So she says, well, if you see anything about me, please inform me because I will put him on blast with what he did to scare me. It freaked me out. And Matt says, well, it was known about you on his Facebook page, and apparently he's leaving the group in Tennessee to be with you in Harlan. At least that's the commented theater. I can't really comment, and theater has been the past couple of days.
Yeah, he's acting it out, the theater.
Yep. So let's skip through here to where this is Matt talking to her. Let's see what she responds next. She says he did say he wanted to quit, I guess, Predator Hunter Nation.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like it fell out of thin air. I wasn't sure if he had it in his heart to do it for a while, but all in all, I was questioning why he wanted to do that. Because that's and it really threw everybody for a loop, really, because
Yep.
he was such the face for Predator Hunter Nation, but come to find out, they were running out of money, and that explains a lot.
You wear it, you're welcome sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. So I understand people crave change after time passes, and they just want or need something different. But I had nothing to do with that decision. I found out that he was quitting the very day he broadcasted it. Remember, she was there. He
Yep,
didn't
she was
show
in
her
the
face.
car.
I think maybe he did, but she was there when he announced he was stepping down.
Yep.
Maybe a few hints that day, but before a definite the day he went live, I'm a mama of 4. I just assumed he was different. I'm not one that worries about how many likes I get or social media to the extent that I learned his desire was, I don't know, is that fake or for it? His desire was for it. You could be him or someone that spies for him. I don't care. I thought you needed to know. She said, I'm not him. I promise. I do understand how you could think so. And
I
Matt,
mean, and she knew him for how long? And she said that?
yeah, what, a month? Were
Yeah,
they
maybe.
maybe,
Maybe.
yeah, maybe not even that much. But he's had I could be wrong about where in the weapon. He's had a few. This is Matt talking. I think they let him off easy because he is sick. She says, I study psychology and I've seen schizophrenia symptoms from him. Hey, how many people have you heard say that? Let's see that in the chat.
Yeah,
If
let's see some hands on that one, y'all.
you've seen schizophrenia symptoms from Big Earn, then let's see some hands. He paces a lot also. And Matt said, but he can't be taking meds. My ex had this, but he can't be taking meds. My ex had the same condition and acted the same when she wasn't. And he's most likely using, that's a double whammy. And that's just a guesstimate on Matt's part. And, everybody,
It's an educated guess, too. I'm
well,
not just
everybody,
basing it on bullshit. I'm basing it on what I'm
I
seeing.
know everybody
Yeah.
that's been around drug abuse or seen it in any capacity agrees, you know, and they even specify what drug it looks like. And she said he would be sweet and seem so happy, and then quiet and troubled, tired and bored, just to snap over simple things. I'm sorry, man. I'm skipping over most of what you say because she's more interesting.
It's fine with me. It's fine with
She said,
me.
I tried to get into deep conversations with him in regards to his past to figure out what was going on, and he avoided it each time with a joking behavior. That's
Hell, he did that with you the other day when you were hammering him on Ziggy's.
yeah,
He
that's
would change the subject or start joking about some shit. I'm just like, okay, answer the fucking question, doofus.
to borrow Ernie's word, tactic. That's a common tactic. That's
Yeah.
deflection. That's deflection. Right quick, let's check the comments and see if we got anything to touch on here.
I'm looking through them too, boss.
Huh?
I said I'm looking through the comments too.
Oh, you've been looking through them? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and
I'm seeing a lot of this right here. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
the
Get it.
hands.
Yes, sir.
Like it, man.
Bam.
Like it, man.
Bam. Yeah.
I'm gonna show him these hands. All right.
See, that's what I like right there.
So Matt lets her know he's lived out of his car in a bag for years, crashing into people's houses. Absolutely 100% truth. She said, I have already stopped responding to him. I just don't know what to say to him. That video scares me. I think I will wait until morning to break it off in a very friendly attempt to avoid drama. I worried about that. Oh, Matt said, he's been scamming for years. I wondered about that. Oh my goodness. Because I've seen a lot of clothes in his trunk.
And he does have a big wardrobe in his truck from all accounts.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All
Everything he
accounts.
owns, brother.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep. Well, you can see it in his car in the back when he's driving.
He said he lives in Tennessee. Lord, I have freaked out over that video. My youngest child, my baby girl, she is just 5. Matt says, I'm friends with a guy that has basically paid for everything for Ernie for the past couple years. Huh. I know that guy.
Yeah, do you?
Oh,
I was incorrect. I
no.
thought this was before I met Jimbo. It wasn't. But still, go ahead. Sorry, I had to correct myself.
All right. So let's see. Other
She
people.
gets to some good stories in a minute, dude. I'm just
Oh
so
yeah, it
quiet.
gets really, really good. Don't go anywhere. Other people have sent stuff also. Um, I don't know what that says. Just tonight, or
I don't know, but that hey guys, that's that network I keep talking about. All these people that are doing the same things that we're doing, keep doing it. It's teamwork, boss. It's
yeah,
teamwork.
yeah. And Ernie thinks it's all us, like myself and Matt.
No, this
It's
is
us.
cross country. It's
Yeah,
cross country. It literally is.
yeah. And it's like he would love to believe that that's it, but man, everybody's onto this guy.
Yep.
She says, I just keep going through um, everything. Then my thoughts start running of how I notice symptoms myself of schizophrenia. I hope he doesn't drag drama out. I really don't need it. And you know what? She was really kind of lucky because he did not really push anything on her. But
Yep.
I think she had too much to say and too much to back it up with for him to push anything.
Yep.
Um, I'm
Well, I mean,
certain.
when she tells that one story, you're like, holy fuck, dude. Like, I'd see
Oh
why he wouldn't want her to talk.
yeah, it's insane some of the stuff she's getting ready to say.
Yep.
Um, I'm starting to get worried about him stalking. I was told he had stalked a woman before, but I didn't know at the time if it were true or not. Matt said, I found that most info I've received on Ernie was checked and verified. And it's pretty daggum easy to do that.
Yep. All you gotta do
Uh,
is make a call, really. He don't think that. You don't have to go through some disguises and all this shit that he does to get the information. He does all that shit and he ends up in left field and nowhere close to the information.
yeah. Okay. October the 11th. So all this was on October the 10th, basically.
Yep.
So October the 11th. Were you able to look through some of what I sent you? She said, I didn't even message him. Haven't heard anything from him. Hopefully it will stay like that. I had a friend to stay with me the past 2 nights, just in case. My oldest son is 16 and he is a big young man, but I wouldn't want to put it on him to protect his mama, especially after everything that I've seen. I really appreciate all this information. Matt says, he feels like it was his obligation to inform of who Ernie really is, and that's why we're here now. That's why the
Yep.
stand is here and tells
We're
you
not here to lie about him.
right.
Not at all.
Yeah,
But he is a danger. And when you're not seeing any kind of action, you got to sort of take action yourself. I mean, you're talking 550, 600 miles away.
yeah.
And
Matt
he's,
says, I hope this stays calm and nothing has to be done. And she says, I do too. Ernie come to my home as part of protection and didn't really seem like that's what he was doing. Um, I have been harassed by someone for over a month, and oh my God, there was times where my dogs would be going crazy, and I would ease outside in the pitch dark and look, and I would turn, and he would be nowhere to be around. After a few minutes, I would go back in and would just be chilling out. I'm sorry. After a few minutes, I would go back in, and he would be just chilling on my couch. That's Ernie.
so he
Ernie
let her
came to
check.
her home as protection because she had been harassed by someone for over a month. So Ernie's there to protect her. But then while he's there, her dogs are going nuts outside. So she goes outside to check to see why the dogs are going nuts. And when she returns back inside the safety of her home, Ernie, her protector, is sitting there chilling out on her couch.
Most likely on his fucking phone.
Yeah. Bringing it live to you the people.
Yep.
Matt says, do you mind me asking what or who Ernie was there to help you with? Were you guys actually seeing each other, or was it a front for his situation he was helping you with? I hope I'm making sense. Not just asking for personal details. It's just that Ernie loves a theater production, and that's true. She on October 13th, she says he was here to help me because me and my kids were being harassed. He had said it was probably best for my kids to go to their dad's a couple days where he can take care of the situation. He actually asked me, did I have money and a place to go for the night after their dad had come and picked them up. And I had asked why. He assumed, I'm sorry, let me find my place. He assumed I was going to leave my home, but I assured him that I wasn't going to leave. I wasn't going any damn where. This is a mama who's protecting her family, protecting her home. Yes, she reached out for help because Ernie professed to be working for the FBI, but and military, and you'll see that. But yeah, he wanted her to leave her home and leave him in charge there. So the harassment had went on for like over a month from the other guy, and I kept my kids and I safe. I packed my Glock with me on my hip everywhere that I went. But after he got here, he pretty much tried to pack it as his own. When my dogs would start growling and alerting me that someone was outside, I ended up being the one that would go look and see what was going on. I would go back inside, and he would be sitting on my couch on his phone. He said that he was there, to help me, but he didn't do one thing that I hadn't done already except take over my weapon and chill in my house for a few days. I don't know. It was weird. I have known him for years, but not personal. I went to school with his sister Amber all of my life. He scared me more than anything, made me confused of why he was here. He asked me how much my house was worth, and then how much my Tahoe was worth. I don't know. I'm not a mean person at all until I'm crossed wrong like anyone else. But Ernie definitely had me puzzled, and he made me mad by the disrespect that he had shown me in my own home. So we'll stop there for a second. Actually, let's go on. We got to get this one. Okay. He had told me that he was in the military. Hashtag stolen valor. Remember that? Hashtag earn.
Yep.
Hashtag stolen valor. And worked for the FBI, not with the FBI. Okay, let me read it all together. He had told me that he was in the military and worked for the FBI. I've always had an interest in anything regarding military, and let me see if it's on the next page. It is. Military, Army, detective-related things. I was just asking him questions about that, and I asked him about his brother and how he was doing, and he talked to him, and he just flipped out. He cussed at me, told me if I don't quit asking questions, that I was going to see a person in him that I did not want to fucking see. I thought to myself, like, wait a minute, did he just legit? And I sat down beside him and informed him that he would not disrespect me in my own home. I told him that I am damn sure not the type of woman to even think about putting up with it. He would change often, just how he would be, and then quickly. Okay, so let's stop there. So you've got a person who doesn't know that, you know, the information that's being brought forth on Ernie about him with his stolen valor. She doesn't know that the information about him claiming to be working for the FBI or a federal agent, and she comes right out and says those two things. Like
Yep.
it's hard for Ernie to deny this kind of thing now because you've got somebody who's not involved and hasn't seen all the stuff on the internet and is telling the same story that dozens of other people are telling. So once again, his lies are snowballing. And this is from a single mother, working lady who feeds her kids and has a nice home, has a nice vehicle. Ernie goes in there, wants to know what everything's worth, lets her know that he's working for the FBI and that he's military and that he's going to protect her. I'm sure he flipped out one of his executive protection badges or bounty hunter badges. So, Matt, you want to talk a little bit?
Well, you were doing a damn good job.
Well, I'm on the soapbox. I need to get a drink. My throat.
Oh, I got you. I was gonna say I'm over here watching the madness, brother.
Read some
Watching
of
the
the
madness.
gallery. Oh, Dave the teddy bear.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
one of,
that's
one
what
of
I was
Ernie's
looking at.
moderators is in here. Let's
Yeah.
read that. This is sick what you're doing to this man. How about how sick it was what he was doing to that lady?
Yeah.
Does it make
Dude.
you feel good about yourselves to bully and gang up and destroy people? Normal people don't do what you are doing. All of you
Yeah.
are sick.
We're called victims,
Yeah.
cocksucker.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
Well,
So
you remember
yeah.
Matt earlier talking about the group he was in and that he hadn't met me yet? Well, they mentioned me in that group, and that's the reason why I'm even involved at all, Big Dave the teddy bear dog. Because Ernie saw his little screenshot from somebody in that group that said I was the key that they needed to talk to me because I knew him so well. And then Ernie took off and ran with that and blamed me for everything.
Yep.
I hadn't mentioned that little dirty bastard's name in over a year. And then he's going to come at me accusing me.
Well, do your
So,
homework, Dave.
yeah, Dave, read
Do your
up on
fucking
me, buddy.
homework, dog.
I want you to ask Nicole Pace what a great person he is. That FBI guy there in the military.
Yeah. The
So
faker.
going back
Stolen
over there
valor
and
asshole.
tail. All right.
Sorry.
Anybody's got any sense? Got any questions?
I love it. Grill his ass while he's here. Had to.
Was fun to bring old Dave out there and let him speak, though. You know,
Well, he said what he had to say.
over in Ernie's chat, you know, people say something and they delete it right off the bat. Delete, and ban them. Like it's like you know, only way you're there is if you're allowed to do to drink the Kool-Aid. If you're drinking the Kool-Aid, you can stay. If you're not, get the hell out. My lady Priscilla, yes, as far as I know, Nicole is very safe.
Yep.
Like I said, you know, Ernie knows she's packing and she don't care to use it. So odds are he ain't gonna go back up there anyway. I mean, hell, even she told you she's tougher than he was, you know, like all he is his mouth. I think Sean knows Nicole, knows who she is, like they're from the same area there, you know. Their chat tonight was creepy, Scott. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Everything they do over there is creepy, man. Conspiracy theory, human meat, weirdos, freaks. You know? Danielle, he has threatened several people to do very bad things and ruin their lives, or he has already done very hurtful things. Yes, you're right. That's what he does. He comes to people with threats and you know, like Big Dave's talking about how it's very sick, but it's pretty sick, you know, considering that I actually do work with children and help children. It's, you know, I don't go out and brag about it. but we lost Kemper. But several years ago, let's see, my son's a senior and he's in the same grade. So 6 years ago, um, 6 years ago, two of my basketball players, their parents were going through a rough patch. Um, two of them, they were twins, and their mom, was going through a bad stretch with drug addiction. Their father, the same thing, and they weren't together. And their mom called me the night before they went to court, and it's like, Jimbo, can you come to court and try to save the twins? Like, they're going to put them in foster care, and we're going to lose them forever. And so I went to court the next morning. I was there 8 o'clock, and I talked to the judge, and the judge, unprecedented, gave me custody of those two twins. Okay, those two twins live with me, and the only thing I had known them from is they played basketball for me, you know, and they gave me custody of those two boys. And as soon as their mom straightened her life out and wanted their boys back, we went, and made that happen. Like, there's people who do good things, and then you got Ernie wanting to call the school system and tell people I'm a predator and I shouldn't be around kids. Um, that he's a sick little bastard.
Yeah,
He's going to try to
absolutely,
ruin
dude.
something like that, try to ruin somebody like that, and he's a terrible human being. And and if it weren't for me telling people what he's doing now, more people would get duped and scammed and cheated and stole from by him. And that's 100% the reason why we're here now. The Stand and Tales of a Lycan and
Yep.
Predators of Predator Hunter Nation, we have one common goal. That is spread the truth about hashtag URN.
Exactly. I mean, dude, you can, when you're reading those messages, dude, you can hear the fear in her shit, dude. It's like when she kept talking about, man, those videos really got me worried. I think she mentioned it 3 or 4 times in the few days. That was the one thing that she repeated. That's why that became my tool. And it wasn't because I wanted people to fear, but that gave them a little bit of urgency. That's why. And Ernie wants to claim, oh, we destroyed his life. No, dude, we didn't call any of your jobs because you've not had one for us to call. Okay, Biggin? So you can quit that lie already.
That's right.
He wants to say that. But yes, dude, and anybody else that I can call ahead or find out, I'm going to be letting them know. You've known this. You still had some issues, haven't you? Yeah. Too bad I can't get to your side toys, because that would make sure they knew too.
Yeah.
Because I know he's got them.
Oh, yeah.
But hopefully they'll run across this live stream.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let some freak do what he's doing unchecked. I don't care if that person can take me out. I don't think Ernie can. You know what I mean? But I don't care who it is. I'm still going to do what I do. Because people like him, they have to be held accountable. They have to. I couldn't tell you how many people I've heard them say that he's cost them their job, time with their children, their home, their church, whatever. This guy's sick. And it don't matter who you are. It don't matter what you do. If you're around him, you can be a target. Jimbo was targeted. He's an ex-professional wrestler. So it don't matter who you are. He's going to target you if he can get something. So always make sure you know where the fuck Ernie Shell is. Put
Yeah.
some eyes on him. Don't give him any subs. But keep your eyes on him.
Well, somebody said in here last night, it may have been Bama, but it's something I've always heard too, and I've always lived by, and really it's something I've always lived by, even with Ernie, even when we forgave him and allowed him back in our home. Like, you know, I was told at a very early age, you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So, that's something that I've always tried to practice, and
Yeah.
you need to know those who are trying to hurt you. You need to know what they're up to.
I mean, dude, he is a freak, dude. Like, why did you see the video with Tiffany Marie? Jimbo?
I still don't think I've seen that.
Dude, like, I was like, what the fuck is she still sitting in this damn live for? I don't care who was talking about me. That dude is freaky. Like, he had her pulling her hair a certain way, like pulling it back. And just, it was almost like he was trying to, he wants,
Yeah.
like, do this or do that. And I'm just like, dear God. And people are still like, yeah, Ernie, you're our savior. Oh, like fucking bowing and shit. I'm like, geez, dude, you got Tina over here preaching another side gospel. I mean, hell, tonight they brought bullshit together. Dear God, who in the crowd saw the retarded shit before we came on tonight?
Show hands.
Yeah,
Show
let's
hands.
see him. That QAnon, even they were calling John Walsh a pedophile. You know,
Oh yeah.
like, dude, they were out there talking. Like I said, the politicians having to go through rituals and beyond, saying that's how you get into that world. And yeah, we do know that humans are currency, but there's a lot of things that are currency. So not everybody does what you think they do. In other words, I'm sorry, but just because they're in a field don't mean that they are the spooky man. Because I mean, not for nothing, I know federal agents, and there's some all right people, man. There's some all right people. So people call cops bad things. They're not all bad. You know what I mean? If they're in Hollywood, if they're a politician, that don't mean they're bad. There are some politicians out there that do give a shit. So when you lump politicians together like that, now there's one thing you can lump, and that's scammers or Ernie clones. You know,
Yeah.
you can do that all fucking day. But dude, yeah, man, reading these from Nicole, man, and I was reading them like real time. It was like fresh on me. I was just like, shit. And I don't have near the people now that I had then to talk to. There was only a few people around that I would talk to. And that was a lot of processing to do.
Oh yeah.
Like trying to understand what she had seen, what she experienced, what she went through. Because I mean, you sort of got to do that to understand this dumbass. I mean, he claims to be something that he's not, because if he was, he wouldn't leave these crumbs like he does.
Yeah.
He wouldn't. I mean, he tells on himself.
So we got a couple more messages. Let's go over here with Nicole. You said, I do have another question. Did Ernie have any of his own weapons besides his knives? She said, not that I know of. He sure didn't hesitate to take my Glock and pack it with him like it was his. You asked if she knew of anything that came up missing, and small amount of money went missing, but I don't know for sure he took it. Well,
I don't think her 4 children's going to take it.
yeah, I would venture to say, if you're a betting man, bet on that one.
Yep.
Anything else? She says, this is October the 15th. He hasn't tried to contact me, in which I'm still grateful. They have been so many people reach out to me and has told me to be careful. But see, this is not Matt. Like, there's so many other people.
Yep.
Mainly for the reason of he's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He just better not throw any kind of lies out on my name and just keep his distance, and everything will be good. A few people have actually told me that, I don't know, let's see if I can. Oh, he was a part. Yeah. He was a part in that murder that his brother is, convicted of. But, that's a lot of people do say that, but, that's not, a thing. But, yeah, that was quite a revealing conversation from between Nicole and
Technically, it was Richard Kemper.
Richard Kemper.
Yes. That's another thing Ernie likes to do is put my name out there. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
he's brought that account up. Oh, Richard talking shit to me. Like, okay, dude.
well, and then he says it's too easy.
Yep.
Apparently, it's I guess, an arrestable offense for you to have more than one profile. He's getting a warrant out for it. So
yeah, he's the man. He's the man.
did Jamie come in? Let's see.
He's floating around somewhere.
What's up, Jamie? Jamie's in the house.
Yep.
So I actually talked to somebody earlier today that was telling me that they had conversations with Tina in the past, and that this was back when everybody was all good with each other, as far as the predator hunter group, and I guess Ernie had been dogging Jamie behind his back or something, and I haven't even talked to Jamie about this yet, but apparently Tina told Ernie, like, you better not let Jamie catch you saying that, Oh, he will bash your little skull in and take out your implants and feed them to you.
Yeah, he would do some damage, man. I wouldn't want to see that ending, man. Oh no, I wouldn't want to see that ending, but no. Yeah, dude. I'm still not over that ridiculous live they did tonight.
Yeah.
That was like I don't even know who the people were, but they're just like them.
Oh yeah.
And the horrible part about this is that all of them are acting like they are these big champions of human trafficking. So they're taken away from actual progress by doing the bullshit they did tonight. Just that alone. Just that alone. They're harming the work that actual people are doing. So if they ever want to stop and ask themselves, who am I hurting? There you go. The very people that you're using to make your little scam. Did I lose you? Oh, I hear you,
I'm
baby.
here. I'm getting some messages here.
I got you. Yeah, I forgot to give you a URL earlier today, Jimbo. I have to do that after the show, bro.
I was looking for them in the chat, and I was just going to, because I can do it from the chat.
Oh, can you? Okay.
I had to see them. I don't see them.
Hold on.
So
I'll tell you who it is.
okay. Yeah, just message me.
I will. But yeah, sorry guys, we're still learning this whole thing.
Yeah,
how it works.
We're definitely no experts at the StreamYard and YouTube yet, but we are learning and we're getting better. And that's destroying Ernie too. Like, Jimbo, what you follow me on the YouTube for? You gonna do it better than I did, just like you do everything else better than I do.
Yeah, he knows what's coming. He knows. He don't like it either because he just left his safe haven on Facebook
thinking he was going to do something with it. There you go, man. That's it.
Oh, alrighty.
Yep.
I will find him.
So, did anybody actually watch the phone call to Busch Gardens today?
Yeah, show of hands if you saw the phone call.
Don't raise your hand if you made it. Just raise your hand if you saw it.
Well, only one person would show it if they made it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's posted. It's on Crafting Through the Lies on YouTube, and it's on the Tales of a Lycan as well. If you want to go watch it, it's a good thing to hear it happen, so you know how to do it yourselves. Because this is one of those things that we're asking people to do. We're trying to inform the public here. What that lady did today, that was a PSA, but to that theme park, and
Right.
that's a perfect place for a dumbass like him to be.
Yep.
I don't care if it's with a sugar mama or not.
And what it was pointed out on the call that it wasn't long ago when he was bragging, and we have the video of that too. And
Yep.
I'll get all this queued up, and we'll be able to play this. But Ernie actually brags about how he's going to kidnap a child to show everybody how easy it is. Hope he knows that even if he tells the cops it was just for general awareness, that his ass is going to jail when he does that.
I'm sorry, I'm reading over here, dude.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I know how long that can take you, buddy.
Yeah, man, I'm over here clapping syllables out.
Oh. It's talking about deadline tomorrow. Oh yeah, the deadline's tomorrow for, I don't know. There's a bunch. How many people are in that deadline for sure? I know Doug.
What's the question?
Doug has till Friday. I know.
Oh
Who
yeah.
else is going down tomorrow? I mean, I was supposed to went to jail like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, dude, we were supposed to go to jail before Christmas, man. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, also back in the summer, and just one thing about it is he's a big old promise making liar. Like he's been promising people they're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You
Yep.
are going to jail.
Yep.
I mean, he even says it real slow for people like me to understand. Like you are going to jail. And I mean, I heard it loud and clear. But I've been ready, man.
Mm-hmm.
He just let me know.
I've had my fares lined up.
I mean, if he just let me know who, what, when, where, and why, I'd go turn myself in.
Let's go meet in Floyd County, Kentucky.
Sounds good.
We'll turn ourselves in there, Ernie. You come and make sure it happens.
I'm gonna mute you for a second. I'm gonna holler at one of the kids. I need some help right quick.
Okay.
1 second.
Yep.
You go ahead and chat away.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm in another chat box, guys. I'm
I'm
dealing with the beast over here.
I love the name Doohickey there. That's cool.
Sorry, I'm limited to a iPhone SE, so I'm doing all of this stuff on this little bitty screen and having to change over. So
maybe you should do one of those fundraisers like everybody's doing.
nah, dude,
I'm
good.
that big old phone with a big screen. How about a tablet, dude?
It's a newer phone. I ain't complaining. Like I said the other day, for what I ask it to do, it does a wonderful job.
Yeah. So I usually have to have the big phones because my hands are so big. But to be honest with you, man, I had that 12 Pro Max, and it was just too big all the time. It's like just starting to hurt my hands and my wrist. I'm getting old, so I went down to just like the regular 13 Pro when I got my phone the other day, and well, not the other day, but recently, and it's not a whole lot smaller, but I can tell the difference in how much it helps me, with just the wrist pain and all that, man. Those big old phones are for young peoples.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I had a iPhone 6 Plus and then a 7 Plus, and then I got this.
Yeah. Oh, you went down size big time then, didn't you?
Yep. Big, like it's the smallest one they have. So, but I needed a new phone, so
Dave, the teddy bear Dave is back over there. Well, Teddy Bear could have come out and hung out a little bit. I guess he didn't like what I said about his daddy while he's over here. Where are you going tomorrow, Jamie? Are you doing a live, Jamie, tomorrow? If you are, we'll go ahead and I'll put it up in the. I'll make a banner for it and advertise for you. Because if we're able to go live tomorrow, it's going to be late, and we're going to have some good stuff to talk about. But it'll be late.
well, what are you doing to your dogs over there?
It's trying to get under the door.
And see, dude, I'm sitting here reading. This was about the time we were talking about Nicole when we first started talking about her. I got a message that said, "I am too a single mother of four kids and a grandmother. I dodged a bullet."
Oh yeah,
That's, you see, guys.
and that makes me feel like we've accomplished something. Just you help one person, it's worth it, man.
Yep.
Worth it.
And just this information being out there for people to look at, for people to be like, "Who the fuck is Ernie Shell?" All they got to do is do that search. There's going to be a lot of Dirty Ernie show up, Ernest Mag show up, Erns show up in hashtags. But the more we put it out there, the more people's going to be able to see it, guys.
Yeah.
That's why we got to. We got to make sure everybody knows about Ernie. Seriously. Spread it. Let them know. Sorry, I'm over here clapping syllables again.
Be careful saying spread it around Earn. Hashtag RUN. I ain't throwing up no hashtag. I'm gonna type in me a hashtag right quick. Hashtag URN. Tag fella.
Yep. Sorry, I'm typing now.
I've talked about in the past, with Ernie's ability to reach so many people, and his charisma, I guess you would say, and his way, he can talk to people. Um, to if he would use that for good, how good it would be. But the thing is, he can't do that. He wants the glory of it. Like he's one of those guys that would say, if I'm going to donate $1,000 to a homeless man, and then he's going to whip out his phone and videotape himself giving the guy $1,000, and then give the guy $1,000, then turn the phone back around on himself and say, "Boy, what a great man he is." Hey, I'm a great man. Did you see me give that homeless guy $1,000? That's of course that's narcissism, but yeah, he can't be good because the bad is just so bad, and it's terrible, man. It's terrible.
I mean, I think he's conditioned to doing shady shit. That's the only nature he knows. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, dude, I'm just, guys, please let your neighbors know. The more I'm reading over here, it's insane. It really is. Like, hell, if we got to make some T-shirts, we will make some T-shirts warning people about Ernie Shell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, whatever we got to do, we will do it. Because he's not shutting down shop. He's trying to do everything he's always done and not go checked. And it's our job to check him.
Hey, did Benny ever post that link in the chat? Like, I didn't. I don't have.
I don't know. I don't know if he was posting it here or if he was posting it somewhere else.
Yeah.
I just know he was. Well, he said he was posting one. Hey, good night, Jamie.
Did somebody time somebody out? We've got a message. Did you get that message, Matt, on the liking page?
Let me go look.
Sorry for the downtime in the airways. You know, Ernie, like, he'll leave his live going and just walk away. And people on there going, "Is Ernie still here? Is Ernie still here?
Yeah.
Still alive?" And like, I think he does it just to toy with people, man, and they fall right into it, you know. T-shirt, find me ear nest. I dare you. That's a good one. Can you take somebody out of timeout? Like, I don't know how that even works.
I don't know, man. I've never done any of it. I've only blocked. Well, I tried to block. Oh, usually when I try to get to it, the mods already got to them. So
Yeah.
But I'm checking. I'm checking.
We've got a bot in here. I know that somebody's missed.
Well, I know we see a lot of the stuff afterwards, I guess. But
Do we?
yeah, at least that's like I said. Every time I try to go block it, it's already gone. So I'm assuming it's already been dealt with. So
that was 4 minutes ago. That bot.
Yep. And see, I just got a message that said from a person that said that they experienced the same thing that Nicole experienced from the same person. So that just tells you.
Oh, Don did it on accident. That's okay.
Okay, I'll go to the message or go tell him.
Okay.
You don't have to. I got it.
You got it?
Yep, I got it.
All right. Yeah, hey, you guys, be sure and go check out Puppy. What is up? Check out Crafting Through the Lies on YouTube.
Yep.
Predators of Predator Hunter Nation on YouTube. Tales of a Lycan, Lycan, on Facebook, and of course our show, I call it the show, but our channel, The Stand. Goodness gracious, pup!
Wow. Okay. Am I still here?
Yeah, I had to mute it. The puppy's
Okay.
going nuts. So take him in there for a minute, Hunter. Thank you.
Dang.
Hunter's my 15-year-old that I told Ernie that would whip his ass the other day. Oh, he's a 15-year-old. He's going to be a freshman next year, and he's just started with the wrestling team, and he'd like to tie Ernie into a little pretzel and just snap him like a twig.
And he would.
Oh, he would. For sure.
I've seen pictures of him. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's already bigger than Ernie.
Yep. I was just like, wow, okay. Guess I don't even have to lift a finger on that one.
Yeah.
Just sick him.
No, Danny, you are out. We can see you. We can see you now.
Yeah, keep it going, boss. I'm dealing with something big over here, dude.
Yeah. So preview for tomorrow, which I will tell you what, we will schedule a live for tomorrow evening, probably around midnight tomorrow.
Yeah, 11, 12, something like that.
And then if for some reason the receipt won't be ready until Monday, we'll go ahead and cancel the live tomorrow when I find out. And then that way we'll just take a day off.
But we're scheduling right now. We'll know way before midnight, if it's going to be ready or not.
Yeah, I'll know tomorrow at lunchtime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and plan on it, but
yeah. So that way you guys, that we've got that planned, and if it's if it's going to be good, then you check back tomorrow by 2 or 3 o'clock, and if it's still scheduled, we're still good to go.
Yep.
And if not, then it'll be Monday before we have that. We'll still do a live this weekend, but if it's it just won't be over the receipts. And man, woo, doggy, wait till you see those receipts. Gonna be some good stuff.
Yep. Dude, if this keeps happening, man, y'all are in store for quite a few weeks.
Error 404. Are you going to jail tomorrow too? Are you one of the ones? Are you on the deadline list? I don't know what you people keep doing to piss the little fella off, man. Like Napoleon was a dangerous man. Make that little fella mad, buddy. He come out there swinging them arms up in the air like he might flap him so fast he flies away. So you guys been going, and I'm also going to upload a bunch of videos tonight. Just some I've downloaded a new little bit of a software program here and having a little fun with it. So I may have to even post some stuff, some disclaimers prior to those videos.
Yeah.
So people's feelings don't get hurt too awful bad. I hate to hurt somebody's feelings so bad that it gets me a felony, like, I don't know. I mean, terrorist is an awful strong term, just
Yep.
for using the word earn. My goodness, like, man, well, how do these funeral directors get away with it? I guess the people they're dealing with is already dead, but so they couldn't be threatening their lives. What about the Florida sheriff? He says he knows. Oh, you mean Sheriff Grady Judd? Ernie don't know him. Ernie does not know him. Now, if you notice, he did go live outside his office outside the sheriff's department, pacing back and forth. Like, if he knew somebody, why wouldn't he go in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'm still waiting to hear back from Mr. Diamond Dallas Page as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get DDP on the show, and I guarantee you that'll be fun.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, between that and another angle that we're working to debunk a big, I don't know what you would call it because it's not proof of anything, but he always puts it out there as proof of how he saved children and all this. Yeah, there's some shit being worked on a couple of those too. And it's going to make that little sandcastle of his get washed away. You see what I sent you?
I'm looking at it right now.
All right.
Let's see. That way I can't hardly read all that.
You got to go to it and pull it up or magnify it a little bit, man. I had to myself.
Oh, wow.
You see what I said?
No, I'm just looking at the first one right now. You didn't say nothing in that first one, did you?
I didn't say anything. No, man, not in the pictures. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I've been working on, dude. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
I see. Bluefield Hell was great. It was awesome. And DDP goes, enters each episode with bang in the triangle. It's awesome, man. It is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm a student of wrestling myself. I wrestled a little bit and followed wrestling and big history, wrestling history buff. So, um, I think that stuff's extra cool. But um, just knowing the ins and outs of how wrestlers talk, like they were DDP and Road Dogg, Jesse James and Badass Billy Gunn, they were totally making fun of Ernie at that Cracker Barrel. And it was just, and he was oblivious to it. Like he thought it was cool. Like, they were calling him a mark, which is basically what wrestlers call, or they used to call people who thought wrestling was real.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a mark. That guy's a mark. So, those are the guys you have the fun with, is the marks. So they were basically calling Ernie a mark, like making fun of him for having a picture of himself with Hulk Hogan at a Comic-Con where he paid Hulk Hogan to take a picture with him on his phone. They were like, look, it's screensavers with Hulk. And show him Ernie. And Ernie pulls out his phone and shows it to him. And he's smiling about it. Like, dude, yeah, ribbing. It's called ribbing. Dude, they were laughing at you, brother. They were laughing.
Yep.
Doug knows. I thought you were gone, Doug. Good to see you back, buddy. But yeah, it's that. Did you watch the Bluefield Hell videos, Doug? Like they were totally just having fun with him, man. Like making fun of him, and he never got it. Which right there shows you that he never was really a professional wrestler. Like not an actual not a trained worker. He's a mark. Scott knows. Scott's in the brotherhood. Scott, were you actually training at that time out there when Ernie came out there and introduced himself as one of the NWA champions and tried to work his way into PCW that day? I can't remember. I know Overkill was. Chester was.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have a link, Don. They can just they can send me an email and I'll get them payment info and I'll send them out. I'll mail them right here from the house. But I need to order some. I ordered 500 about 2 years ago. I know they're not flying off the shelves, but about 2 years ago, and I sent my last one to Doug, not Doug, but Griff. 2 weeks ago, maybe, and it got sent back. I still don't have it back yet, though, so I'm gonna try to get that sent back to him. But yeah, it usually takes me about a week to get some, so I need to order. Probably need to order me about another couple hundred of them anyway, because I do have some people that are starting to show some interest again, especially knowing that the great Colonel is touched upon in that book. So
I'm back.
Whose comment? I don't know. Chuck 420, what happened to his comment? I don't see it. I don't know what comment.
What's the matter?
Who, what, when, where, why? I don't know. I don't see it. Yeah. one of our mods may be able to throw that link up for Bluefield Hell. Heck, I could probably go look it up and do it, but it's a terrific, terrific, fun watch. I don't think the episodes are very long. I want to say 10, 15 minutes each, maybe.
I know some of them are. I think there's one that's like 20 minutes, another one that's like 15, and the rest are around 8 to 12 minutes long, something
Yeah.
like that. So I mean, you're looking at it probably a good hour, a little bit more.
Yeah. Well worth it. Well worth it.
Yep.
And in the last episode, I don't want to give it away. Yes, I do. Ernie gets arrested. So hashtag Ernest goes to jail. It's great, great, great ending to a great little mini series there. It's awesome. And this is, Paige hadn't been familiarized with YouTube at that point either, I don't think. But he really knocks it out of the park. Of course, when you got great material like that and it's just raw footage and you don't have to edit it and it sells itself. Like, I'm quite positive he could have wrote a book on just that event.
Yeah.
Paige could have, the way he tells the story, and it would have. He would have sold some copies, brother. I'm telling you. I would love, of course, and I don't like using the F word, especially on the air, but I would love to have some footage of the actual event. But as Paige clearly says in the first episode, it's obviously a clusterfuck.
Well, let me ask you this: Did you queue up his fight video tonight?
The
MMA one.
Yeah, I'll go to Tales of a Lycan and pull it up. It's on there, right?
I don't know. I think that's
recent.
recent.
It's on the actually. It's on our YouTube page. I'll go find it.
And guys, I need to reiterate that we need to be careful about our information getting into his hands or his people's hands. All of these little giveaways and things that he does, don't give him your address. Don't do that. That is not smart at all. That will put you into the victim zone. That's going to put you at ground zero. You don't need to do that. You need to be careful of giving anybody your information, but especially Ernie Shell. You need to, please. I'm getting too many reports and seeing too many things that's saying otherwise is happening. It needs to, people need to be alerted.
Show of hands, who wants to see Ernie Shell get his ass whipped in an MMA fight? Let's see those hands. Let's see those hands. Somebody told me that the more hands we saw in our chat, like, it would make our channel more visible. No.
If we what?
The more hands people show in the chat, it makes your channel more.
Is that one of Ernie's things?
Huh?
Is that one of Ernie's things, or is that a real thing?
That's what somebody else told me. Like, somebody who's familiar with, been helping me out with some of the YouTube stuff. But yeah, I don't really talk to Ernie anymore. In case you didn't know. Oh God! But here we go. Let's watch Lil Ern. And can you see that on the screen? It's kind of little, but
yeah, it's smaller, but I can see it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh crap! There it is. No, maybe that ain't it. I found it. Let me unmute now. All right. So that's Ernie getting his ass whipped.
Mm-hmm. What was that? Was that the minute 12?
Yeah. If I can find the master disc to that video, the famous Savage Lion serial killer also gets his ass whipped on that show.
Yep.
So,
Shelby.
yeah. So I'll try to look that up for the next time, and we'll get that going too. So somebody did post in there like it. I think Danny. Oh, it's Spikes. Spikes in the comments helps the algorithm. So there you go. Technical termage, verbiage. That moves it into the algorithm. Okay, yeah. So see, showing those hands does help.
Okay. That's why he's reaching, ain't he? He's trying hard. It's gonna be a nice fall for him. It's gonna be a really nice fall.
Yeah, he does got him a pretty good little subscription going over there, but pretty much, he rode the coattails of Doug right in on that,
Yeah, yeah. Well, just like he targeted Doug.
Yeah.
Targeted Benny. He's targeted a few people to try to get his shit out there, guys. And this is part of the problem right here. Actually, a huge part of the problem is people like Ernie Shell, and them being allowed to have free reign to do whatever. I mean, yeah, dude, like stalker, predator, everything that they tell you that they say everybody else is, that is them. They are describing themselves every time. You just got to listen to them. They'll tell you about them.
Yeah,
If you
Crashing
really want to
Through
know.
Live. I don't know what his basis for reporting the live would be. I mean, you can report all day long, but there's nothing. Nothing's been done incorrectly. I don't even think we've used any video from anybody's stuff except ours tonight.
That's it.
Those screenshots from Nicole Pace, those are legit.
Yep, those are real.
Hell,
you own the rights to that video we just watched. I mean,
yeah.
So
yeah,
report away, Dave, man. And guess what? We're going to be doing it again, and again. So you can report all you want, boss. We're going to be back here doing this again.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow night. You have lots to watch.
Yeah, you can report that shit too.
Yeah, you really going to get your feelings hurt on that one.
I mean, hell, Ernie's everybody. You need to go and report Matthew Kemper's Facebook profile. It's a fake profile. Well, that's what he's telling him to do, because that's the easiest way to get a Facebook profile down.
Dave said he told us and you all about yourselves.
He did what?
Like, I don't know. He told us and you all about yourselves. Oh.
Yeah. He's lost it. But yeah, man, he just came
into teddy bear need a hug.
He came in, Ernie came into YouTube and he made his targets and he went after them. And there were some good people that were good to him. And he pissed on them.
Yeah.
By being an idiot, by being a scammer, by being a fucking liar. So when you see that he's got 2,500 subs, understand he didn't earn that shit.
Yeah.
He stole it.
And he wants to extort those people who helped him.
Yeah. And wants to lie about him and grease their name up in the mud, man. Like, he don't care. He don't care at all. That's why we have to. I mean, I know that I've seen people go back and forth on YouTube here, different creators. I've seen it. It's common knowledge. But it's nice to see that when it comes crunch time, that they're like, okay, we got to do something. And it's being done. And I really like seeing that. I mean, makes you want to be involved in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got a screenshot of it here. I told the stand about theirself. Told the stand about theirself? What the hell?
He's probably hitting that bong really hard right now, boss. Because not for
Oh,
nothing, man. I've seen him talk and the shit he says, and yeah, he sounds like a hippie, but he's smoking the wrong wacky backer. I can tell you
yeah,
that.
yeah. But you know, that's the kind of people Ernie gets behind him. Like the the
Yeah.
the sane, normal, educated people who like Doug. Ernie goes out and keeps on running that mouth and invites him. Hey, go check us out. Go check out this bill. So that's what he did, and he found out. Oh man, this dude's lying. He's a scamming ass little weasel, and he dared me to check it pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he don't like it, but he gets like these guys on here that have a trouble keeping up, and um, that's his followers that stick around. You know, he gets a bunch, but the ones who stick around for support are that kind of person. So yeah, I'm not worried about that guy. Not worried about him at all.
Sean, he said, that's no wacky backy. That's Trailer Park Slim Fast. That's some good shit.
Dave the teddy bear is everywhere. Yeah, buddy. He is everywhere. Oh my goodness. I've got a bunch of comments to catch up on.
Yeah, he's yeah, like I said, I've seen Dave, man. Dave's just confused, man. He's not seen the light yet. Just like it was a week ago, Ernie had some buddies that are no longer there. Wonder what happened to those, Ernie? Wonder. Well, I could tell you, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let you find out on your own.
Yeah. She said that's 5, but I'm telling you right now, the stand doesn't have any strikes. Not one. So
What do you mean 5? What's 5?
I don't know. Let's see what it says here. Let me back up and see if I can find it. Something about he says that's 5, and if he's everywhere, shit, I can't remember.
Oh dear Lord. Yep, like I said, he's got a hold of Tina's stash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he message that?
He posted it in their chat. In their chat.
Fuck you, Dave. Tell
Yeah.
Ernie fuck you too.
Dave has been passed around the tube. Dave passed around the tube. Oh yeah.
That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, I wanna take a minute to thank the people that's helping us mod, and that is helping us behind the scenes learn this stuff so we can bring this better to you. We do appreciate your help.
Oh yeah, man. You guys are awesome.
We've really received a lot of help through
Yeah.
this community, guys, and we appreciate it. It is noticed, trust me.
Yeah.
And every day we got a new person coming in wanting to help too. And guess what? We'll
Ernie
take
is
it.
blaming Kemper for the breakup. So are they is
They blame me
I'm
for the
flattered.
breakup.
I'm
Oh
flattered,
no,
bro.
that's right. That was when I was controlling his chip in his head with the
No, he's talking about
frequencies
you
from the
talking
radio.
to he's talking about you talking to Nicole.
Oh yeah, I did that. Fuck
But
him.
I'm flattered. Like he's literally watching us live and doing play by play and commentate. Thank you, Ern. Thank you, hashtag URN.
Yeah.
Man, everybody type in the chat, please.
Just wait.
Hashtag thank you, Ern.
Let's see some
I'm
hands
doing
with
it
them
right
too.
now.
Let's see some fucking hands, guys.
There you go. Thank you, Ern.
That's just some more views for us, boss.
Hey,
But we
send
knew
them
you was
on
gonna
over.
watch anyway, Diggin.
Send them on over. Yeah. Somebody said Dave is a woman. I'm sure that's true. Sure, that's just a screen name.
But yeah, man, I'll take credit for that all day, dude. Yeah, you're right. And anything else I've done, trust me, I've not tried to hide it
Somebody's
from
sticking
you.
up fingers. Somebody's giving Ernie the one finger wave. I feel the same way, Katie. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It is too easy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
He claims he doesn't know you guys.
Loving them hands. That's for you, Ern. That right there, buddy. Check it out. All day. One for each little member of Predator Hunter Nation.
Well, I was doing just some, basic old school math, not the new school math. I'm gonna tell you right now. My 12-year-old daughter came in here and asked me to help her with her math earlier.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, fuck that shit, dude.
Oh my God.
I'd be like, you need to go ask somebody else to help.
I broke out the calculator and like it would do no good.
Yep.
But but I did some basic, just throwing some figures out there, and Ernie's had 147 shows that in one claim, 174 shows in another claim. That was the when he got arrested. Remember?
Right. That's what he told the cops.
So 174, 147. That's over 300 events that were good. Now, then you got the Bluefield Hell and Horror at the Plex. So that's two more.
Yeah.
And then 1,156 arrests.
From Eric Rush, your boo thing? Really, Ernie?
And over 2,000 masks made. Now, that was one claim I saw.
Hold on, and the Hall of Fame, too.
I'm sure it's way more than that. But he says it takes anywhere from 6 to 48 hours to paint a mask. So 2,000 of those, how old is the dude, man? Are we talking about Moses? When did he have time to do all this?
Right. Like, that's Methuselah shit right there.
I mean, he's got to be 100 years old, right? Maybe he's John Shell, the oldest man in the world.
Yep.
He said Pace was a hoe. That's real nice of him. Somebody he used and abused. He didn't abuse her, but he used her and tried to take advantage of her, and she.
A hoe that he was trying to shack up with, right?
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Always. It's like he does. It's like what he does to me, man. Like, I'm the best dude in the world, man.
It's only a matter of time before she found out he liked men.
Yeah. Like, me and my family are great while he's staying with me. And then when he leaves, man, Jimbo's a drug dealer, man. Jimbo's a pedophile, man. Predator, man. If I was such a bad person, this terrorist, why did you always come and stay here? Why do you always throw good people under the bus? Why do you always try to make good people look bad? Well, the reason is because you are a bad person, dude.
Horrible person. And his little buddies, too.
A message from our buddy.
Who, Ernie?
No, Tony.
Oh, okay.
Ernie chimed in with some insightful knowledge about how predators just don't groom children, they groom parents too. Funny, the women he met in Florida tell him that yesterday. Yet Ernie shares it like it was his own insight.
Yep.
Any normal person would say, "Hey, I met this great woman yesterday, but he told me this." But no, Ernie just has to take credit.
Yep.
That's what he does. That's what he does, Tony.
He takes credit for everything, man. Unless it's shit, and then he blames it on everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, he's always, and I've heard him, several different videos of his. He goes out and says, "What am I going to talk about? I mean, I can't go out with anybody. What am I going to talk about? Am I going to be on a date and say, did you know at any given time there's 485,000 million women that are being abducted and sold in the child sex trafficking trade and blah, 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 and general awareness? Are we going to talk about general awareness? No. You can tell her how pretty she is. You can buy her, take her to movies, buy her Coke, Pepsi, buy her dinner, compliment her.
But we know you're not used to taking a woman out, though.
Yeah, you don't have to be a dumbass all the time. You choose to be. And
besides, they usually end up paying.
Yeah, I ain't got no money.
Well, he ain't got a job.
Especially now, if he's going out with other women and claiming to live there, then the Panty Brigade is going to cut off his donations.
Yeah. So he's trying to keep it away from them by not telling who he's around.
Yeah. Well, he's probably telling them, it's a sting operation.
He's probably got like 3 different lies or three different sets of lies for this situation. One for Facebook, one for YouTube, and then for everybody else. And those are the people that are directly next to him.
Oh, Ern is telling people to post lightning bolts and tigers because, he is lightning tiger.
Where are they going to post it at?
Hell, I've been posting, I guess in his chat, I've been posting lightning bolts and tigers and making fun of him for the past year.
More like rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, that's
Hey,
all
is
right.
an emoji for somebody who's got sores on their face?
I think there is a zombie one or something.
Could that be considered Valtrax zombie?
Dude.
Zombie named Valvax?
Yeah.
Thunderpuss. Oh.
Thunderpuss. That's one of the best ones I've ever heard, dude. I love it. But he's tough. He's the man. You seen him get his ass whooped. Minute and 12, I think it was.
Yeah.
Minute 10.
By an untrained fighter the same size as him.
Yep. But he's the man. He's going to beat down some doors and drag some people out and beat.
Haven't you heard him explain that though? He had an excuse.
What, his heart or his hand or
he had
what?
knee surgery and just broke his hand and just coming off knee surgery, he shouldn't have been fighting.
Well, didn't he tell you that he only had so long to live at one point?
He did.
And he disappeared for like a year?
It was like 3 weeks.
Oh.
He found that out at the emergency room.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did the test and they told him he only had so long to live.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
One hell of an ER doctor.
Yep. They got all that shit out there to do
That's
that.
kind of like 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Instead of 5 o'clock somewhere, you can insert Ern is live somewhere.
Dude, we still blowing up over here.
Yeah, that's Tony. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was the live earlier today, dude.
You see the picture of that chat?
Of her? Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
What?
Lightning, tiger, thunder, thief.
Yep.
Is he stealing somebody's thunder?
He's probably stealing all the ladies. You know how he gets.
Don't worry. Hopefully somebody's watching. And I'm sure they are since they keep refuting everything we say. Tomorrow, Ernie. Tomorrow, the thunder is all yours, buddy.
Dun, dun, dun,
Promise you. It's all about you
dun,
tomorrow.
dun, dun,
all about you.
dun, dun.
Receipts upon more receipts.
We bringing them all kinds of receipts, man.
Yeah.
Just get your popcorn ready, boss. Charge your batteries. You're going to need it.
Ride that lightning tiger, big boy.
Yeah. He can screen record this. I don't care. He's going to have to get some new space to save all of what's coming. Because it's coming. There's a lot. And guess what? We ain't the only ones, boy. There's other people bringing shit. So you're about to have to hear your name in stereo.
Yeah. Hey, I know we've already said it, but I'm going to go over it again. To all of our moderators, and even if you're not a moderator, for those who have reached out and helped us and give me pointers and give Matt pointers on what we need to do in the StreamYard app and on YouTube
and locating information and
all the
donating to the receipt fund.
Yes.
Like
all you people are freaking awesome.
Yeah, man.
I mean, man, my hat's off to you. Hey, you deserve the credit tonight. And I'm not saying that to be corny like Ernie without, you the people, there is no we the people. Seriously. Without you guys, the stand is nothing.
Yep.
And if we still had 10 people in chat, we would still come and bring all the information we could to whoever would be here. But just these numbers and the people keep showing up.
Yeah.
It's so encouraging, and it motivates us to keep on bringing it, and because you keep bringing it. And That's what he don't understand. Like, he's got a bunch of lies. We got people bringing facts. We've had a couple people try to give us things that weren't facts, and we told them, "Hey, we're not going to use that." That's not for this channel.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
It's
So,
solid information.
yeah.
That's the only way you deal with a person like him is solid information. He likes to clutter. He likes to throw shit out there on himself. I mean, he's the guy that was pretending to be another person and saying that his family was werewolves.
Yeah.
Think about it. This was this guy. He sent a voice recording of his mother. Like, are you kidding me? I would never do that to my mother. Of anything. But that, talking about having a litter of werewolves, dude, are you kidding me? Dude, you have no fucking morals. None. It's sad. But yeah, he likes to clutter. He likes to put that bullshit out there. So if you don't know it's real, please don't recycle it. Check your facts, guys. They always holler fake news for a reason. And that's one of their favorite things. So make sure you got what's real. If you don't know, we can help show you because most information is sitting in between The Stand and Tales of a Lycan. And then you have a lot more coming from Predators of Predator Hunter Nation. We're not here for anything else except to burn that hide, to shut this down.
Yeah.
So we have no other motives to bring bullshit. We're bringing the facts. We're wanting to deal with this. The quicker we get to the facts, the better off everybody is.
Yes.
Including Ernie.
Yep. Error 404. He doesn't have a part in Cobra Kai.
From what I can tell from his hair, he ain't got a part either. He's got a runaway hairline.
He's for about a year now, he's been saying he's making an appearance where he's going to kick Johnny Lawrence's ass. But it's never happened. And I mean, honestly, anybody that would do a little research and Google his name, would you have that guy associated with you? I mean, let's assume everything out there about him is a friggin' lie. Would you have him associated with anything you do? Nope. Me neither. He's ruined himself. His popularity that he loves so much and he brags about all these subscribers is actually going to be his downfall, because there's so many people now that have front row seats for the self-destruction that's coming.
Yep. And believe that it is him doing it to himself. If any of y'all have ever watched him for more than a week, you can tell that, because his lies come back around and smack him within a week.
Yep.
Usually less, but that's about the time. And yes, there is a werewolf story, Stormy Skies. We will put that on here. We'll do a show about that one day, like we did with Nicole. We'll break that out for you and let you see another side of Ernie himself. Because believe, this is fact. Ernie Shell was on the other side of that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
There is no doubts. That's where his mother's voice recording came from.
Yeah.
So it was sent from him and verified by his sister in another chat. So, yes, there is a werewolf story. Yes, he is that far out there. Yes, that's why the Facebook page was named Tales of a Lycan.
Yeah.
So, yes, that is a real story. Yes, he is a twisted fuck. Yes, we are telling everybody we can about him so we can save more people, get them out of the way. I told him a long time ago that was my mission, to make sure everybody was out of that way. If he ends up by himself, it's on his own. He did it. but I was raised a preacher's kid, so this is sort of like a natural thing for me. You don't let this shit go, and I won't. He can do whatever he wants, arrest me, sue me, whatever. It's all right. We'll still be bringing shows during that time.
That's right.
Sort of like those QAnon conspiracies or prophecies that they have. Yeah, that's how Ernie is prophecies that never come true.
Yep.
He tells a good story, but it's bullshit. Hell, a third of the way through, you already know it's bullshit. Don't matter the story either. But yeah, we'll be bringing that to you guys too. Everything we got, we will be bringing. We work. we have things that we have to do too. But yeah, we're dedicated to bringing this, guys. And there's a lot of receipts, more than he'd like to remember. And they're all at his own doing. He put them out there.
Yeah, and you now tell them what the difference is between a lichen and a regular werewolf.
Well, a regular werewolf doesn't even walk on its hind legs. A lichen does. He tried to compare himself to, or his father, which has passed away. That'll tell you about his morals. He's sitting here trying to tell people his dad murdered an entire family, and he was pretending to be the baby that survived it.
Yeah.
So you take it from werewolf to lichen at that point. And then he compared himself to the legend of Beast of Bray Road. You can Google it. It'll show you right there, even the little picture. I've got it in my receipts, but you can Google it. You'll see it. It's a lichen. It's walking on its hind legs. So I was like, fair enough. He earned this when this is part of his scarlet letter. And he can't deny it because there's still Facebook posts him talking about doing this shit. But behind the scenes, he's using fake profiles in his own post on Facebook to try to sell this. And there are receipts of that too. Now, he deleted and blocked and all that kind of shit like he does. But there's still receipts, believe. Believe. But he is a whack job, yes. So is his buddies.
Yep. Now, whack job. Do you spell whack WHACK or WACK?
I'm sorry, man. I was reading a thing. Reading the
I
message.
was just poking fun at the spelling bee.
Oh, yeah. Well, he didn't even want to step up to that.
No, he
Did he
didn't.
even challenge you on Ziggy's after you said, hey, let's do this?
Yeah.
But he wants to pretend to be Doc Holliday. Ah, you huckleberry.
Yeah.
Like, dude, come on, man. We know half of you has come from movies. The other half come from, well, I'm not going to go there. It's mixed company, but still. Yeah, we know about your bullshit, dude. We actually seen a video of who we think Ernie patterned himself after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboy. The hat and all, man. It's
Yeah. He's even wearing
uncanny.
bulletproof vest and all that shit, man.
Uncanny the way it was.
And he staged everything that he said he was doing, which is the best part of it. Because he had people acting it out like Ernie does.
Eric Russ went into Little Ern's chat a while ago, they said.
Hell yeah. Needs to. Long live Eric Rush.
Yeah. Hey, Ernie, it's me, Eric Rush. Oh, but did you hear the voice, the voice change of old Rush when he got mad? You Mexican bitch.
Yep. He went off on him. I was just lost. I could tell it was him, but I lost it when I heard that, dude. I was like, what? And I rewound it and was like, huh?
Yeah, I get the feeling that if Rush really wanted to, he'd put the rock bottom on it. What do they call that? The new wrestling term we had the other day? The power bottom.
Power bottom. Yep.
Power bottom.
with his handcuffs because Ernie wants to cuff him.
Yeah. Oh, he told him.
Yep, we've got that on there too.
What is that? What is
Have you
that?
listened, Ernie? Have you listened to those? I posted them for you tonight, bud. I hope you got to see it.
You know what? We might have those where I can cue them up on air.
Yeah. Let him broadcast that on his shit.
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful. One of those 72 people be one of him.
Mm-hmm. Got a message there. Check that one there. Let me look up this video.
Yep.
Can't even remember what I named that video. So,
Dude, there's some ugly people on that dang live. I ain't talking about ours, man. You can't see us. It'd be different.
oh, found it. All right. Let me
Word.
see. I gotta find the pause button here.
I already told you.
It's different. Okay. All right. Now, I wonder how you start that get over. Oh, that's even got the little subscribe button on and everything. All right. Let me cue it up here. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have to. This is my video, so and let's see. Yeah, I like talking to myself while I'm looking up stuff. I kind of talk myself through it. In my old age here, I kind of if I don't, I forget it. Okay. All right, guys, ready? Show them hands. Show them hands if you want to see the Eric Rush video, or not video. It's a sort of video, but the where Ernie wants to slap him handcuffs on him. Over 1,156 arrests. Good old Ern. All right, here we go.
But anyways, all that I'm saying is that I thought you said I had nothing to do with law enforcement. I mean, all I'm saying is that you're too fucking funny. You're funny. You really are. I mean, you really are. I mean, you're hilarious. I mean, you're too fucking funny. I mean, the way that you're hilarious. I'm good, Eric. I'm good at what I do. No, you're not, because you're. That's why I've got over 1,156 arrests under me. I'm very good. Yeah. I mean, you're law.
That's the edited down version where I didn't. But he don't play with the handcuffs at the end of that one. You there, Kemper?
I'm here, man. Sorry. I was muted.
Cowboy butts drive you nuts, Eric Rush. Earn signs and symbols. Yeah, 1,100 and.
That would be a negative right there.
Yeah.
Anything
over 1,156.
You see that, dude?
What's that?
That comment I just highlighted?
Yes, his dad did murder someone. It was my family. I mean, Ernie's dad was supposedly did kill somebody with a shotgun. I don't know what reason was that, he didn't spend the rest of his life in prison, but
I don't know. Later on it says he is lying. Max never murdered anyone. I can't speak to his intentions, but a life was lost. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he that's what I've always heard that Mac killed that guy, but of course, Ernie was the one bragging about it most of the time. So
yep. And I mean, the son did kill somebody too. His brother
definitely killed somebody. He killed Ronnie King, the former mayor of Everett, and it was just but you'll hear a lot more about that coming up soon.
Yes. But no, as far as his dad is concerned, I mean, because I've asked a lot of people a lot about him and his family, and I've only heard that it was rumored that his dad had killed somebody. Basically, what Jimbo said. So I can't say yay or nay on that, but he definitely wasn't responsible for the slaughter of a husband and wife on Halloween.
Oh yeah, no, that's
You know
that's
what
a
I'm saying? Like,
totally different thing. Yeah,
yeah, the whole I'm a werewolf, my dad's a werewolf, I have to make my first kill bullshit.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's all bullshit.
yeah. That was that's Ernieisms 101. You know. Um,
And it was funny watching him trying to sell that werewolf story in October. And this is about the time that I was talking to Nicole.
yeah.
So it was a pretty eventful fucking month, man. Pretty eventful.
Well, it was right after Nicole kicked him to the curb is when he uh, went.
When he left Predator Hunter Nation.
Yeah, he went crazy and became the Locken.
And that's probably, and he bragged about not getting hurt from jumping out of the car doing 65, 70 mile an hour.
Defy the odds.
Dude, that still cracks me up, him trying to offer me salve for my wounds.
You should have took it, man. Oh, he wasn't really there.
He wasn't even in Michigan.
I know.
He was being a thunderpuss. Funny, though. He even said he wore his sister's boots to come fight me.
Yeah.
I mean, those boots that he wears. My bad. I mean, that gives him probably 2 inches of his height anyway.
Ernie's boots are way too small for his sister.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he wears like a 9?
Ernie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be smaller than that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I thought it was an 8.
He could be, man. I mean,
I
he's
want
only
to
5'7".
say my daughter Sarah loaned him a pair of shoes, and she wears an 8.
Oh, okay. Word.
So, like tennis shoes. They weren't girly shoes. But
And then we have Sean speaking up, talking about Shelby definitely doing that. But the older locals don't even seem to recall his dad actually doing that. So,
yeah.
and I know Sean's a local. He's in that area, so he.
Oh yeah, born and raised.
Yep. So I mean, you sort of have to go with what people know, and if people's got deep roots there and they've never heard of it, I mean, they're not saying it didn't happen. I've never heard of it. Then it's probably not true. So, at least that's the way I work things.
616. I don't know. Was I tagged in pictures with him in Michigan just a few months ago? I don't know. Maybe when he was threatening Matt, he might have tagged me in the threats. I don't know. That's possible. But I haven't been to Michigan.
No. I think she's talking about those pictures with Doolittle, or whoever 616 Love is. And he did pretend to be up here, but come to find out, if you were watching Ernie's lives, I think it was in this past week, he had Duke on there, maybe a week and a half ago. He had Duke on there, and he was talking about them going back to that cabin. Well, if you go and look at those pictures that Ernie posted, they were at a cabin, so they probably weren't even in Michigan.
Right.
They were probably in Gatlinburg, where Ernie was talking about he could get him another good room.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how Ernest plays. But he has tagged himself to be in East Lansing, knowing that I was in Lansing. Even did a live video saying he was here. How he used to train in Rochester, Michigan.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was training for, because he don't do nothing with any kind of training.
Maybe it's pro boxing.
Yeah, when he was a champion, that's right. But yeah, as far as he always claims to be a lot of places, he's not. Because you can tag yourself in a lot of places on Facebook and not be there.
Oh yeah, you can do that like anytime.
Yep. So I know he does it. He did it. I want to say in September. That was right after they really got their asses handed to them for going to the racetrack and doing that bogus search and all that shit. They had their asses handed to him, and so Ernie tried to play the trick of he just got hired at a new security gig he had moved to South Carolina. And he does this just like his move to Florida, his move to New York. All of this, he's running, is what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's lying at the same time. He's trying to say he's somewhere he's not. Meanwhile, he's probably in Tina's nest or somebody's nest that's taking care of him. One of his sugar mamas or somebody that's he's manipulating, scamming.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, he's done live videos where he's been in people's houses talking to these people, and you can hear them, but he never shows them. And these are some nice fucking houses.
Yeah.
And you got to stop and think, how the fuck is this homeless dude doing all this shit? And make no bones about it, he is a homeless dude, guys.
Well, some say he lives in a Dodge Charger.
Well, you know what I mean.
Dodge is his official sponsor. Dodge and Maxwell House.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Maxwell House.
Yeah. And does anybody have any confirmation on how quickly or why did he run through that $100,000 that Lisa Williams got for him so quickly?
Yeah.
Like he got that right before the ball dropped in New York, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was,
he was supposed to be getting some really nice office furniture and this nice wardrobe.
2 more new cars.
All we seen was him do is pose in hotel lobbies and shop from the Goodwill and Salvation Army.
He's been spending most of his life living in the gangster's paradise.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
nodding at
one of the videos where he said, "Yeah, people always ask me why are the state houses empty when you're in them? Probably because there's people actually working, and you're walking through the halls during working hours. But maybe he's got an official reason for that.
That is a very good explanation.
I've actually began a second book that I'm about halfway through, and it's really going to piss him off when I release it because you can't. It's a biography, so it's my opinion on someone else, and I'm going to say based on facts in real life. So in case I accidentally get a date wrong or anything like that, he can't sue me. But when he finds out the title of it, he's really going to be pissed. It's Who the Hell is Ernie Shell? And I'm sure that it's going to be a big, huge seller.
Is that what we're working on? Is those book sales already?
Yeah.
Did you see that comment I highlighted?
No.
You should, because that's very true.
Are we funding I know we're funding the smear campaign.
Oh, of course.
Who do we send?
Forbes is bankrolling the lawsuit against us, so it's okay.
Yeah, who do we need to send the money to for that next payment for the smear campaign? You know?
No.
We need it. Highlighted? I don't see nothing you highlighted. What's going on there? You gotta be more specific. And I didn't say specific, I said Pacific. You gotta be more Pacific.
Dude, I mean, we could really do a lot of lives just commentating his past lives.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, there's some good stuff in there, like extortion.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, probably 30, 40 people he's extorted in the past few months, or at least tried to.
Hey, Tony's in the house.
Yep.
Just found out Ernie's real name is Charlie Zelenoff. What's that doing? Oh, who is Ern?
There you go. But yeah, we should maybe try to get those lined up where we can show that side of Ernie next time we're on here. That those messages.
Yeah.
Where he's talking about being a werewolf and all that. Because I mean, he said some really disturbing shit in there, man. And he also tried to, just like his most recent lie about him being the guy that took out a cop killer or a fugitive, like a bounty hunter killer.
Yeah.
He's calling his name James Black, I believe. It's the same
Right.
James Black in this conversation. That don't mean he did it. That just means he's recycling that lie. He's just using it for a different scam. Because, I mean, hell, dude, he did a whole live right there on the lake with a full moon, walking toward the fucking moon. I don't know if it's a lake or a factory or something. Can't remember exactly, but I mean, he even set the stage with the fucking moon. Was telling people he was going to be going to Wisconsin. He was going to be checking out the Beast of Bray. Posted all this werewolf shit. Like, crazy.
Yeah.
And those are still there, guys. Just go back to October on their Facebook page, on his Facebook pages. You'll see it. You can't miss it.
Hey, and you guys, Tony's in the chat. I don't know if everybody was in here the other night, but Tony is actually a real, legitimate hockey mask painter and does really good work. I'm going to flash his website here. I think I have it here. And you guys go check out his page. And if you're in the market for a
I got it.
you found it?
Yeah. Let me get it. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. There it is. It's going on the banner.
Yeah. Okay. Banners. But check his page out, f13killerhawks.com. Especially if you're you collect anything to do with horror masks or memorabilia to do with that kind of thing. Friday the 13th.
Yep, Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Yep.
This guy is not a scammer like the Colonel Shell, and you send him your money, he makes you send it to you, and he guarantees it. If you don't like it, send it back. He'll pay you. He'll buy it back from you.
No post office demolitions or anything, man.
Yeah.
You'll get your mask.
Yeah. So that's the kind of businessman that it takes to run a real professional business.
Did one of them get out?
I don't think so.
Probably.
No, my hat fell off the wall.
Okay.
My wife here, she's.
Oh, you're in trouble now, boss.
Buddy, they're wreaking havoc. They're 8 weeks old, man, and they are just everywhere. Anybody needs to buy an Akita puppy, hit me up because we got to get these into their new homes. They are awesome dogs, great protectors, and but they will be huge. We got a fight going on in there right now between dogs.
Well, but yeah, you guys go and check out the Facebook pages. Tales of a Like and Horror Mask News. Horror Mask News has got a lot more in-depth receipts on Ernie Shell and his exploits in the mask community. A lot of comments and posts and a lot of private messages he's had with other people. The same kind of threats that he's done probably with you. Because I know a lot of you listening, y'all have had Ernie in your life, not the way that you wanted. He was probably stalking you, probably harassing you, trying to use something in your life against you. I mean, that's what he do. So, yeah. Same kind of stuff, but go check out Horror Mask News. Tales of a Lycan's got more of a bridge in the gap of time between back then and now. And we're trying to get more of that put out for everybody to hear. Yeah, y'all check those out. And of course, check us out on the stand. We're going to try to bring you something every day. There's going to be sometimes we don't have anything to bring you. We're still going to bring you alive. We'll bring you one of those. We might just chop up some stuff from the past.
Yeah, get on here and have a round table. See if you guys have anything you want to talk about. You want to get him?
No.
Yeah.
And hey, we like hearing what you guys have to say too.
Yeah.
Get out of the dog, or get out to the doghouse. Phew. a little puppy. This is 8 week old, and I've got a 3.5 month old, 4 month old maybe now, Rottweiler that weighs about 60 pounds already.
Wow.
And yeah, so they got a little skirmish in there, and the little bitty 8 week old got the bad end of it. But we got him. We got him now. He's feeling better now. He's in here in bed with me. But yeah, but like I said, like Matt was saying, if we don't have anything new, we'll still come on here and we'll see if you guys got anything and see if you want to talk about anything. We may go over some material from other people's. We won't necessarily watch their live as it happens and discuss it,
But I mean, honestly, if there's anybody that don't want their identity known, but they want their story out there, let us know. We'll be glad to let people know and keep your identity concealed.
yeah. I mean, when Ernie wants to holler that fake stuff, he can try to threaten and accuse all he wants, and you know what? I'll take the brunt end of it. I'm not worried about his threats. So I'll put your story out there, and he can threaten me all he wants. So and that's what it's going to take. More people, and we got a bunch already.
Mm-hmm.
They're still coming forward daily.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it's going to take is people.
And there are people saying, hey, please tell people my story. Just don't let nobody know who I am.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yep, we will do it.
That's fine.
We'll be glad to help people know.
Yeah. Hey, and if you want to tell us your story and you don't want it told, that's fine too. If you just need us to listen and see if we can try to put you into the
a better
direction
situation
of somebody who can help you,
yep.
please let us know. We'll try to help you any way we can. I'm not a cop. Now, I've got family members who are, and I've got friends who are in other states, and we may have somebody near you who can help you. We'll definitely try. Promise you that. So, whatever we can do to bring this idiot, I don't know, I wouldn't say to justice, but to
to
where
justice.
he leaves people alone, like he's got to stop. And we appreciate you guys coming forward. That takes a lot of bravery right there,
Well, and ladies do know, we realize that we are men in a woman's world. Okay, we understand that, and do know that there's not really too many more men on scene here. It's me and Jimbo, and then a lot of other ladies that really care and want to help.
Yeah.
So know that when you reach out to us, you're not just going to be dealing with a man. We're going to be, hey, can you help talk to them? Can you help us with them? So do know that I've even thought about trying to get a group of the ladies that do work with us specifically for you guys to be able to talk to and see what can be done to help you. Even if you just need to talk, bounce this shit off somebody, I guarantee you, in one way, shape, or form, the ladies that work with us have been affected and are victims of Ernie Shell.
Yeah.
So they understand, and probably in a lot more ways, probably understand more than a lot of people do.
Yeah.
So do know it's not going to be a guy response. Like I said, we know where we're at. We know the playing field, but we're here to help too.
He's over there making them raise their hands, doing great jobs. Hey,
is he? Yay! Roller coaster. He couldn't even reach the damn. His feet were dangling.
Yeah.
On the damn rod.
Yeah.
It's like he's in a damn car seat or something.
So we'll take a couple questions. You guys got them. It's getting a little bit late tonight, and I've got to make a little trip tomorrow if they've got everything ready, so we can grab those receipts.
Yes.
So
receipts.
I'm getting bed a little earlier tonight, but if anybody's got anything they would like to say or any questions. So who's Bill Barnes?
Huh?
Well, I can tell you that it's not who Ernie thinks it is.
Where do you see that question?
Incognito. Who's Bill Barnes? Oh no, I'm sorry. Tennessee Mountain High. Who's Bill Barnes?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Who was Bill Barnes?
Bill
Who
Barnes.
knows? Bill's a slick guy. Him and Eaton Ball, they get around.
Yeah. I will tell you that you never see Bill Barnes and Eaton Ball in the same room at the same time.
Nope.
One of them's Clark Kent, and the other one is actually they're both alternate profiles of somebody who wants to remain behind the scenes. So,
yep.
But and that's fine with anybody. If you want to remain behind the scenes, you use a screen name. That's great. Like I said, we'll never ask you to come out and say, "Hey, we need to know who you are," because we don't. Just like with the messages you saw from Nicole earlier, she was, didn't even know the Ernie stories, but everything she said matched his MO and matched his pattern to a T. So it's hard for him to hide from that. He can't say the haters told her to say that, because it's obvious that she's talking to that, and I'm air quoting here, hater for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's unscripted. That's her telling her story, and it matches so many others.
Yep.
Dozens, if not hundreds of others.
Almost identical. Like just and the kid pops up at your house. This is why we stress don't give your information, because he will stalk you if you have something for him to have. And believe me, most of you do in one way, shape, or form. He's a stalker. You've seen the video. You've seen him watching that couple having sex inside their own home, and he's videoing. Like, please don't let him know where you live. He will stalk you. He will follow you. He will find out where you work. He will screw your life up. If you allow him the access, it'll happen.
Hey, tomorrow when we bring those receipts, I'm bringing Samurai up on camera. The 8-week-old Akita.
I just seen something about somebody asking when we're doing the receipts. These receipts are going to last quite a while. There's going to be a lot of live streams with a lot of a fickle documents.
Yeah, you're talking probably a month's worth of videos that are going to hurt some people's feelings.
Yeah.
But we will we'll get started on them as soon as we can. Hopefully we get those tomorrow. What's he crying for now? What's up on the bed? Hopefully we get those tomorrow. And if we do, we'll get started tomorrow. I mean, as soon as we get them, we're going to dive right into them and go, head first, baby. We're going to find out who's who. We're gonna put some actual, truthful, tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth stories out there, if you know what I mean.
This will debunk a lot of misinformation that Ernie has served out about this, and other people have served out about this.
Stop.
You will find out if DNA was requested or not. You'll find out a lot of stuff, because that's what we're here to do, is bring the facts.
Yeah.
So you got a marathon going on over there, don't
you? The dog's in there wanting to go outside. So. All right. So guys, we're gonna call it a night for tonight, and like I said, we'll get started tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and post a live for tomorrow. And I'm gonna set it for, actually it'll be for Saturday at 12 a.m. So tomorrow night at midnight.
Yep.
We'll set it for then. And if for some reason we don't have those documents, actually we can still come on and discuss a few things. But
that works for me, man. I'm down with that.
I may go in and post in the chat tomorrow, during the day,
And if you
that
find your brother,
we
you
have
come
them
here.
or we don't have them, but and let you guys know kind of what's coming. So hope to see you guys tomorrow, midnight, and you guys have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, thank you guys. Thanks for coming in. Be a friend and tell a friend.
Hashtag earn. You are in. All right. See you guys.
Hell yeah.